And of course, the secret, not only to spiritual realization, but awakening to what we are, but also to really embodying what we are, is to act from that place, to act from the unborn, to let the unborn act. Sometimes, in the last year I've thought, I wonder if I should even talk about this embodiment stuff anymore. Everybody likes it when I talk about it, but good Lord, it just goes down into some hole. And I understand it, it's like, okay, it becomes a new version of how can the truth solve my problem? Right? How do I make a decision, What do I do with my relationship? No. Those viewpoints mean we're looking at our lives and ourselves and our very sort of gritty human existence from our born nature. And there is no solution in your born nature. There's only adaptation. That's all the mind does. It adapts. There's no solution. To embody what we are means to first realize what we are, realize our unborn nature, and then to act from. Let the unborn act through your born nature. Let the unborn be through your born nature. Let the unborn decide through your unborn nature, through your born nature. Let the unborn act, move. And if your mind asks, how do I do that? It means you're not coming from your unborn nature. Because only your mind asks how. The answer is, go back to your unborn nature. Then you don't ask how anymore. Unborn also, wonderfully and beautifully, also means unconditioned. But you see, you must accept the fact that your body and mind is conditioned. Have you noticed? To the hilt. Your body and mind is nothing but conditioning. If conditioning drops out of your body and mind, we call it death. Right? The conditioning that makes your heart beat stops working. We call it death. The conditioning that makes your lungs breathe stops. And then all the other conditioning, all the conditioning you wanted to get rid of. Right? But death gets rid of it all for you. So there's a conditioned nature for everybody. For every one of us, there's a conditioned nature. It's called your body, your mind, your personality, your humanness. It's a conditioned nature. Everyone is so different in this regard. At totally enlightened Buddha beings, their conditioned natures are just as diverse and unique as everybody else. You won't find two Buddhas alike. Just like you won't find two people in this room exactly alike. In your unborn nature, you are exactly alike. We are all one in our unborn nature. In our born nature, we are completely diverse, completely unique. So we don't get to our unborn nature by battling with our conditioned nature. It doesn't work that way. We come back to our unborn nature by acknowledging, by recognizing that although there is a conditioned human nature there, that there also is an unborn, unconditioned nature. That which is awake within you right now, that awakeness itself is unconditioned. It doesn't need to be purified. It doesn't need to throw anything out. It doesn't need to perfect itself. It doesn't need to become unconditioned. The awakeness that's shining through you, that's shining through your conditioned nature, is itself unconditioned. Unborn also means unconditioned. And for people who have never realized about themselves, it's quite shocking. Because my God, there's something within me. My truest nature is completely unconditioned. Even by this very intimate human nature which is conditioned. And when we're in a trance, we're of course functioning from our conditioned nature. And at any moment you're awake, you're free to act from your unconditioned nature. It all depends on where the point of origination is. Where is your movement, your action, your activity originating from? Your conditioned nature or your unconditioned nature? When your unconditioned nature is what's acting and moving, yes, of course it comes through your conditioned nature. At this very moment, the unconditioned is coming through my conditioned nature. It's coming through this nature of, good Lord, how old am I now? 40-something years old. Man, California bred, born, human being. It's coming through that nature, right? So that's totally natural that it comes through this nature. What's important is where is it originating? Because when we are consciously operating from our unborn nature, then our born nature isn't totally distorting anything. Does that make sense? So this is what embodiment means, for the point of origination, where you move from, to be the unborn, the undying, the uncreated, the unconditioned. It's there within everybody. There's no way to get there. It's there. That unconditioned nature is there. That unborn nature.